everyone. So I lied and said I wouldn't be vlogging today, and here I am, and I'm wearing that same red scarf that I wore the other day. But you guys were so nice about it and said that it looked so nice on me, I want to wear it every day. So yeah, there we go. You may just see this every day. So I'm headed to my lunch meeting. I am worn out from meetings and meetings and meetings this morning, but it's been good. Oh, and I tried to put on my boots again that had hurt my heel last week? I think it was. I had gotten new boots and they're so cute, and so I wanted to wear, well, a different pair of boots, but still boots. And when I put them on, my heel just killed because I have a blister. It's nasty back there, I've told you guys, but I don't need to repeat it, I'm sure, but it's a yucky blister back there, and it's mostly healed now. Well, not really. It's yucky now, but it's way better. So I thought that it might be okay with this other pair of shoes that didn't cause the blister, but just made it worse. And oh, I couldn't do it. My heel is still like pounding because it hurt so bad. And so I have on these tennis shoe things that are very comfortable, but they're not very cute. So I wasn't feeling very cute. There's my reasoning. And so when I went upstairs to pick out a scarf, because it's cold today, it's 36, I thought that I would wear this one because you guys had given me such sweet compliments. So that's the long story of why I'm wearing the same scarf. Not that I need a reason, because I would have no problem doing that anyway, but just FYI. So I'm headed to Panera. I did not look up what was good, but someone had said that the chicken soup was really good and that it was low cal. If it's chicken and noodles, I'm sure it's not low carb, but we'll see. I don't know what I'm going to pick. I just didn't even look. Got home last night and I got busy crafting and doing plan with me's and all sorts of fun stuff. So I mean, it is fun, but it's a lot. I mean, there's a lot. I put some pressure on myself too to finish up some projects that I know I don't need to finish yet, but I do it to myself because I'm strange. But to me, it's fun, so it's not bad. I just put pressure on myself to get things done sometimes because I really like to be ahead of the game. It makes me feel good to be done with something, and especially if I get an idea like, oh, I should do this, and then I need to like do it and I need to get done with it. I know it's probably strange, and I know that's not what a lot of people do. And I don't know why I'm wearing my glasses. I can't see very well with my glasses when I'm driving. I can see fine, but I can't like read signs or anything because my vision is the opposite of that. Whatever that is. I can't see things close up. I'm trying to decide if I want to take the highway or not. I don't think so. I think I'm just going to I'll take the low way instead of the highway. And I haven't been to this Panera in forever. But she let me pick where I wanted to meet. And, you know, sometimes you go fancy with these things, and I'm just over that. I am not fancy, and I didn't want to be fancy. And I know her. You know, I would say we were friends even. I've actually known her since I lived in Louisville. It was a strange story. Well, not really, but it's just a small world. I guess that's more accurate. She worked in Louisville. She actually worked for the radiopharmaceutical company that the hospital got our radiopharmaceuticals from, and I worked in nuclear medicine, so I met her that way because we used the radiopharmaceuticals. So I met her through there, and you know, I always thought she was really nice, and they hosted a couple events, and when I was young, I used to do all that stuff, so we'd go to Churchill Downs or whatever, and go to their events, and we being my ex-husband and I at the time, well, my husband at the time, my ex-husband now, and we'd go to dinners with them and all of that, so I got to know her. And then I also go to this thing called the RSNA every year, and I would see her almost every year, and I'd visit with her, and you know, we just became friends. She's about my age, she's gorgeous, she's super sweet, and She's one of like 10 kids. It's amazing. She's the baby. She has a really cool story, and she's just a sweet, sweetheart. So, you know, when I moved from Louisville, I, you know, said my goodbyes to everyone. Oh, is the road closed? What's it say? I can't read the sign. I think it says end construction. So, okay, I might be in good shape, hopefully. The person behind me is like, are you going straight or what are you doing, lady? Sorry, dude. So then he pulled up right next to me, like really, really close. Jerk. Anyway, so I moved here, and I don't know, it was probably about a year and a half later, I get a phone call at my work. I think that's how it worked, from her saying that she had switched jobs and that she was now working for a vendor and that she was going to be in my area and wanted to see me. And it was really kind of sweet. And so ever since then, we have kept in touch, and she still works for a vendor, although it's a different vendor from when she started. I think that happens frequently in that kind of department. She's not in pharmaceutical sales, but she is still in sales. And so she does her thing with this company, and she calls on me, I don't know, maybe once or twice a year, just to see if we're interested in any of their new product, or to show me what they have and to tell me about some of the things. And honestly, I don't feel any obligation to purchase anything. It's just kind of nice catching up and then seeing what's out there. I like to keep up with the new things that are coming out. Sometimes, you know, you might find something that will help you and you didn't even really know you needed it. So until I know what's out there, I don't know that. So that's how we are friends, and that's how we still connect. And she still lives in Kentucky. She lives closer to Lexington, or maybe she even lives in Lexington. I don't remember now, but it's cute. And so we've been able to keep in touch with each other and our families. And so she's known my littles since they were little. And I knew her before she even had kids. And she knew me before I even had kids too, actually. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. Wow, yeah, so she's known me since before I've had children. She knew me before I was married the first time. Wow. I was 23 when I got married the first time. So, just a couple of years ago. So that's pretty neat. So that's who I'm meeting today, and I'm excited about it. So she's not going to care that I have on funky looking shoes, and she's not going to care that I'm wearing a scarf that I wore the other day. She's probably wearing the scarf she wore the other day. We're all just people, you know? And my lipstick is not staying on right now. I don't know why. I don't know why. Oh, goodness. Here I go with the yawns. What else do I know? Oh. So I'm going to include at the end of this a clip of my cats this morning. Well, my cat of Fuzzy this morning. And I explain it all in that little clip. So, yeah, that was funny. That was funny. It was funny. And that was that was after actually I went because I got up this morning and I went and got myself some coffee at just Ricker's gas station, but it was nice. I like it. And then I don't have to make it. Not that it's hard to make. It's just nice to get it somewhere. And it's only like $1, so I don't feel like it's wasteful, because if I used a K-cup, it would be almost as expensive. And it wouldn't give me as big as a cup. I'd have to use 2. All of our roundabouts. That's a new one. I don't think I've ever even taken it. And my stupid finger where I cut it on that mandolin is still sore. Like, it's still like an open wound. It's crazy. Ugh. Like, it was still bleeding yesterday. I don't know what the heck. I must have got some capillaries. But, I mean, it feels all right. It just hurts sometimes, depending on how I use it, but this is the finger that I use all of the time. I didn't even realize how much I use it, but it's the finger that I use to put my lotion on in the morning and when I wash my face, and it's my right hand, and it's that finger is the one that I use like all the time, and so it's forever being washed. I'm forever changing the stupid Band-Aid. I've tried to go without a Band-Aid, but if I go without a Band-Aid, then it starts bleeding again. So then I put a Band-Aid back on it. It's just nuts. So I can't wait for that thing to heal. That was a bad move. There's a little Hallmark store over here. And a cupcake place? Is that what that says? Oh no, I think it's ice cream. I don't want ice cream. It's too cold. But I'll take a cupcake for sure. No, I really don't want a cupcake either. I'm not a huge cake person. I mean, I enjoy it, but I don't usually ever have a taste for cake. Cookies, I like cookies, and like shortbread or toffee or taffy. Oh, not taffy, caramel. Yeah. There's Panera. And I'm 3 minutes early, which means I'm right on time. So I guess I'm gonna let you guys go. Ooh, there's a Dollar Tree. Maybe I should make a trip to the Dollar Tree. No, I just want to get to work and finish this up and go to work. Maybe I'll do a Dollar Tree. Oh, there's a drive-through, so people are like in line at the drive-through right here and like not parking. Oh, good grief. I didn't know Panera had a drive-through. And here I am standing behind him like I'm going to go to the drive-thru. Oh, there's a spot, but it's like super tight. I don't like those. Gosh, I didn't realize this was such a popular place. Goodness. Oh, here's a spot over here. Crazy. There's a Beauty Brands. I like that store. I like it when they have their hairspray sales. Just kidding. Okay, I'm done. So I will talk to you guys later. Thanks so much. Bye-bye. Okay, everyone, so I'm leaving Panera. I got a Asian chicken salad, and I got the chicken noodle soup, and I just didn't eat all of the soup, and I tried to avoid the noodles, but it was really good. And the salad was delicious. It came with little crouton-y things. Not croutons, but, I don't know, wonton-y, like fried wonton things. I ate a few of those, but didn't eat a lot. So it was like a choose two thing. So that's what I got in case you guys are interested. And it was really good. And I just don't go to Panera very often, but I like it. I really like their broccoli cheese soup, and they had that, and that looked so good. And then they had creamy tomato soup, and that looked divine, but I wanted to avoid all the creamed soups. So anyway, it was great to see my friend, and she told me about this thing that she is taking. Am I going the right way? Oh, I think I was supposed to turn there. Oh, that's so interesting how I get turned around. I wonder what happens if I just keep going. I'm just gonna go. And you know what? I'm gonna show you guys the countryside so you don't have to look at my face. Okay, so, because it's still pretty here in Indiana. So I'll just talk to you as you guys can see the landscape. Oh, I think this will end up at the same place, just a different way. So anyway, she does this, she takes this thing called True Vision, and she was telling me about it, and I didn't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it, so I thought I'd ask, which is the reason that I'm getting, oh, this says no outlet. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have gone this far. This is funny. Actually, Freedom Mortgage is right there, so I think I just need to turn around. know, that's bizarro, because there should be an outlet, but it said no outlet, so I don't really care. I'll just turn around. Anyway, True Vision, she said it gives her more energy. It's supposed to help lose weight. Has all these great features about it, but it's supposed to be all natural. So I don't know if any of you guys have ever heard of it, but I thought I would ask. So that's why I came back on, just to ask you guys if you guys have heard of it, if it's something that you like or don't like, if you have any idea about it. I am very skeptical to take stuff like that. I just don't think that that's for me. I don't know if I can turn here or not. I'm just gonna go straight. Especially with all of my plans, I don't really think that it's something I'm going to do, but I wish her the very best. And I am curious, because all natural always makes me sound, oh, that sounds good. But then she said that there's a whole bunch of ingredients in it that she can't pronounce or she's never heard of. But that doesn't mean it's not all natural. That just means that, oh, well, then what is that? So I would have to really do some research before I would do it. But I have heard of something else, Thrive, I think it's called, and I had seen that, or other people have taken that, and they say that that works great too. But I know when I looked at that, and I didn't even really look at it, but when I had heard about it, my friend said, she's not even really my friend, this person on YouTube said that it was kind of expensive, but she loved it and she uses it, and I know she sells it, but I didn't go in to investigate it any further because I just don't know that that's for me. And this sounds kind of like that, I guess is why I'm saying that. And she was very kind, and you know, and she's not trying to sell it to me, she was just telling me about it. But so that's why I'm kind of wondering if you guys have heard of it. So that was that, and it's a little later than I expected it to be. I'm ready for the work day to be done. Tonight is our date night. That will be fun. We have reservations for 6. So yeah, that's a good thing. And this weekend I don't really have a lot of plans. I just want to do my crafty thing and get some of that done. Christmas is coming, so I need to start preparing for that for sure. I don't know what we're going to decorate or how we're going to decorate. I know some of you guys had said that you'd like to see some of that. And to be full disclosure, I don't do a lot of that anymore. I used to love to decorate, like love. Ooh, school zone, I need to slow down. And I would decorate, you know, to the hilt. I would have, you know, things going everywhere, and I would change the bed sheets so that there's people out there, that's weird, so that they would be holiday bed sheets, and I would, you know, go all crazy. And I do not do any of that anymore. I barely even want to put up a tree. I don't know why I'm like that now, but I am, and I'm okay with it. I enjoy a few nice, you know, decorations, but I don't really feel like I need a lot of decorations, or you know, it's just so much stuff now. I guess I have enough stuff in my craft room that I don't need a lot of other stuff. But the problem is that I still have it because I don't want to get rid of it either. The struggle. But anyway, I mean, I don't mind showing you some of the things that I do, and I like, you know, a nice looking table, or, you know, and I love Christmas trees. I will put up a tree, but it is sometimes a pain, and I think it's fun. I think it's changed for me too when the kids stopped being so interested. Oh, and this way you'll be able to see IKEA too. When the kids stopped being as interested as they were and as excited about it as they were, I think that was most of my fun, if I really look at it. I think that that's what I really loved, was, you know, making my kids happy and seeing their faces and them being all excited about whatever holiday it was. But now that they're older, it's almost like, you know, they don't really care, and so then I feel like, well, then I'm not gonna go crazy. And when I was single, or when I was newly married. Good Lord, how do I get around here? This is insane. I don't even know where I live. Where do I live? Okay, I'm going the right way. Just that whole road over to the left was all new. This is what I'm used to seeing, but that whole other part was just totally new. Crazy. Crazy. All for IKEA. So hopefully you guys saw that. I didn't even point it out, which I know is insane for me, but here it is in all its glory. You guys can see it over there? Oh yeah. So yeah, that is the new IKEA. And my son went in and he said that it was an hour and a half line if he wanted to purchase anything. And he said he tried to get out, he couldn't even leave. Like, you get in and there's like a maze, you have to go through it. You can't just turn around and leave. It's like, oh my gosh. He said, Mom, you would hate it. So I take his word for it. I am not going. I may go in 2018. I'm not even sure. I know that I'm not going now. I mean, the parking lot is full. Good Lord. And it's Friday at 1:30. I mean, don't these people have jobs? What is everybody doing out? Why am I out? So yeah, crazy stuff. I like it when I get the short line. Yay, how about that? My line is really short. Huh, maybe I'll even turn. I'll just go straight. So many different choices, ways to go. I need some lotion on these paws of mine. They are very dry. 'Tis the season already. My lips are getting dry too. I probably need to either reapply some lipstick or just start wearing some chapstick. Oh my goodness, lotion just immediately makes my hands feel better. And it doesn't help when you're a paper crafter, because that paper is not like dry skin friendly. It seems to just make it even worse sometimes. Oh goodness. All right, green light. Let's go. Oh, that's Topgolf to the left. I didn't point that out, but you can see the fencing or whatever it is. It's not fence, I don't think. I don't know. Alex said they might, he and his girlfriend and a couple other friends might go to Topgolf tonight. I told him that that was fine. Are pretty, but lots of them are like leafless now. They're bare. Some of them are just so pretty though. I do love fall in Indiana. We have some gorgeous trees. I think I'd love fall anywhere, really, but the trees are just so beautiful. There's a really pretty one up here, I think, on the left. So I'm watching for it. The sky's pretty today too. It's 32 degrees now. I think it was a little cooler earlier. And it's chilly, but honestly, honestly, to me, I like this kind of weather. I mean, it's chilly, but it's not frigid and it's not freezing cold, so I don't mind it like this temperature when it's sunny like this. I would, if I had a perfect weather, it would be a little warmer than this, but this is all right. Fall is definitely my favorite time of year because of the weather and just the landscape. I love it. I saw a sign once and it said, or something, and it said, my favorite colors are fall, and I'm like, oh, that is so me. So I think the tree is up here on the left, and I think it's almost bare, so it's not even as pretty as it was. Man, darn, I wanted to show you guys. Man, but there's still some pretty. And that one over to the right with the red and the green, that looks nice. Very pretty. So do you guys know where we are? I feel like I tape the same thing all the time. And I don't think I'm going to tape up into my neighborhood with it facing this way. So I think this is my goodbye. I will tell all of you goodbye and thank you very much for watching. And I will talk with you soon. And let me know if you've heard of True Vision or if you've tried it or if know anybody. Thanks. Bye. So I'm working from home today because I have meetings all day long and it's freezing outside. So I'm working from home and I'm sending an email to my boss, who is very important to me, and I want to make sure that I get this email correct and accurate. And I am like typing it up, concentrating, and both of the cats come over onto my desk and are just creating havoc. So I tell them no, I put them down. Fuzzy jumps back up and gets up on here and he starts acting crazy again. He's a little fool. So I smack his little hiney, put them out, and I put them outside the door. This was about, I don't know, 10 minutes ago. And then this is what I am now seeing. Can you see that little twerp? He is at the door and he has been there for probably 5 minutes, just looking in, making a little bit of noise so the door rattles. And he wants his mama to let him in to this room. And if he weren't so daggone cute, it would be really, really, really pathetic. I guess it's already really, really, really pathetic. It's sad and funny at the same time. I love my cats, but sometimes they can be such a pain. And I'm trying to work, so couldn't do it all. Crazy cat. I don't even know what he wants over here. I'm surprised Jambo isn't around too, because I put them both out. All right, I just had to share.